Timmy. That'll be my guests.
Guests? Timmy and Tabitha don't have guests. Unless you mean the shadows in the basement.
Oh, I've invited Charity and Miguel for a little visit.
Why is Tabitha consorting with the enemy?
I have no choice, Timmy, if the prediction in the Book of Prophecy is to come true.
Timmy's confused.
I'll explain later. After I've made sure that Charity and Miguel are going to go out to a public place for New Year's Eve.
Tabitha thinks that Charity and Miguel are the ones who go and die on New Year's Eve?
Why, of course, Timmy. Who else would it be? Now, you get yourself into doll mode. When Charity dies, I'm going to make sure that she takes Miguel with her. Call it Tabitha's 2-for-1 special. Oh, Charity, Miguel, I was just thinking about you. Do come in. I just wanted to thank you both for everything you did to brighten my otherwise drab and dreary Christmas. I can't tell you how much it meant to me to have my home decked out for the holidays.
Well, if you like the decorations so much, how come you took them all down?
Well, I had to take them down, dear, because I didn't want them to break. My dear little kitty cat Fluffy sometimes gets a bit wild.
Sometimes.
Anyway, you kids made this a Christmas I'll never forget. And that's saying something when you've been around as long as I have.
Well, just promise me that you'll let us know if there's anything else that we can do for you.
Yeah, like if you have any more problems with that red light in your basement, we can come over and fix it.
Thank you, Miguel. But everything downstairs is nice and quiet now. Just as my New Year's Eve will be. To be young again. I bet you kids are planning something fabulous to ring in the millennium.
Not really. I mean, usually I just get together with Charity's cousin Kay. We play in a computer game tournament every New Year's Eve. It's always been just the two of us at my house.
Oh, well, surely this year's different, Miguel. Sweet Charity is in your life now. You can hardly leave her out of your New Year's Eve plans, can you? Your loyalty to Kay is admirable, Miguel, but girls Kay's age are more interested in being with their boyfriends on New Year's Eve and playing video games.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, Kay did just start going out with Reese. I'm sure she wants to spend New Year's Eve with him. And I know Reese wants to spend it with Kay.
Well, just think of it, my lambs. You'll be witness to the start of a new millennium. You must go to a party, listen to music and dance and remember a night like this for the rest of your lives.
Tabitha has a point. I mean, it will be a pretty special night.
And we have so much to celebrate.
Then go for it. Oh, I have such wonderful memories of many a New Year's Eve. And there were some doozies, too. A Fabergé egg. Oh, Rasputin, you shouldn't have.
It was made for Tsar Nicholas, but he won't be needing it.
Why not? The Romanovs are on a par with the Medicis when it comes to conspicuous consumption.
Not for long, they are not.
Oh, I know that look. It's as evil as you are, Rasputin. Tell Tabitha what you're up to.
I'm going to read Mother Russia of Tsar Nicholas and all his rotten Romanov heirs.
I'd better put in for vacation quick.
I have a better idea. Why not leave one of the royal family alive? That will cause mischief for years to come.
I like the way you think, Tabitha.
Trust old Tabitha. Memories can be made on New Year's Eve that will last a lifetime. Surely you can find a way to be together on this most memorable of all New Year's Eves.
Well, I'm willing to try.
I'd like to, but I'm sorry, Charity. It's impossible. There is a dance at the youth center on New Year's Eve that I would love to take Charity to. But I know Mrs. Bennett won't let me.
Why not?
Mrs. Bennett never lets Kay and Jessica go out on New Year's Eve, so I'm sure the same rule applies for Charity.
Are you saying that Kay had to sneak out all these years to play computer games with you?
No, Mrs. Bennett knew she was going to my house, so it was okay. But going out to a party, forget it. Look, I'm sorry, Charity, but we're just gonna have to hang out with Kay and Reese at my house.
Oh, no, but you can't.
Subtle, real subtle.
What I mean is that you can't miss out on this most memorable of all New Year's Eve. You simply must go out.
Well, I can't disobey Aunt Grace, so...
Oh, no, of course you couldn't. I know. I'll speak to Grace. I'm sure I'll be able to convince her to bend her rules for once.
Would you really talk to Mrs. Bennett for us, Tabitha?
Well, it's the least I can do after what you did for me on Christmas Eve.
Thanks, Tabitha.
Yes, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Well, off you go, my lambs. And don't worry. New Year's Eve will turn out just the way it's supposed to be. Off you go. Goodbye. Bye.
Bye, Tabitha.
Have a good time. Oh, Grace, I'm so glad I caught you.
Is something wrong, Tabitha?
Poor Charity and Miguel. They were so sad when they came over to see me earlier.
What, did they say why?
Yes, but I'm hesitant to tell you. I'd hate you to think I was butting in, Grace.
Oh, no, Tabitha, I know you always have our family's best interests at heart.
There is one born every minute.
You know, after all Charity's been through, she and Miguel are just dying to spend a special New Year's Eve together. I gather they're just desperate to go to the dance at the youth center.
Oh, you know, Tabitha, I don't know if that's such a great idea. I mean, New Year's gets kind of wild, and I think it'd be better if Charity and Miguel just celebrated at home.
Oh, of course, it's your decision, dear. But remember, the youth center is run by Miguel's older brother, one of Harmony's finest.
It's very true, but I think I'm going to think about that one a bit. Thanks.
I'm getting my wish too, Timmy. Now the prediction will come true. Charity and Miguel will die on New Year's Eve.
How?
Call it a night to dismember.